Welcome to Faith in the Quiet, the podcast where we explore the power of stillness, reflection, and faith. I'm Pamela, and today we're diving into something that many of us have experienced. Those seasons when God feels silent. Maybe you've been praying, seeking, and waiting, but all you hear is nothing. If you've ever felt like your faith is dry, your prayers are unheard, or your spiritual life is stagnant, know this: you're not alone. Even some of the most faithful people in Scripture, David, Job, even Jesus on the cross, experienced moments of seeming divine silence. So have it at the back of your mind that you're not alone. However, what do we do in these seasons? How do we navigate spiritual dryness without losing heart? First, we have to acknowledge the silence without fear. Sometimes we panic when we don't hear from God, but silence doesn't mean absence. Just like in any relationship, there are seasons of deep conversation and seasons of quiet trust. Instead of resisting the silence, lean into it. What might God be teaching you in this moment? The second thing is to stay rooted in Scripture. Even when you don't feel God's presence, His Word remains constant. Read Psalms. David often cried out in frustration but always returned to trust. Meditate on verses like Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Another thing is to keep praying, even when it feels empty. God's silence is not a rejection. Keep the conversation going, even if your prayers feel dry. Sometimes the act of showing up in faith is what deepens our relationship with Him. Lastly, look for God in the ordinary. Maybe God isn't speaking in the way you expect, but He's still moving. Look for Him in nature, in a kind word from a friend, in the small, everyday moments of grace. Dear listener, if you're in a season of silence, take heart. God's silence doesn't mean He has abandoned you. He may be working in ways you cannot yet see. Stay faithful. Keep seeking. And remember, even in the quiet, He is near. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to drop a comment in the comments section. Also, subscribe to this podcast and share this episode with someone who might need encouragement today. Until next time, may you find faith, even in the silence.